Tributes are paid to Wayne Broadhurst, fatally stabbed in Uxbridge yesterday while walking his dog. Some residents there tell us they've left shaken by what's happened.
I'm a local resident. I've lived up here for 29 years and suddenly you're not safe on the streets around here. And it's as simple as that.
Tonight, a 22-year-old man's been charged with murder and attempted murder. Also ahead. As the impact of Hurricane Melissa on Jamaica becomes clearer, we spent the day with concerned Londoners in Brixton. Plus, a special ceremony honouring the service of Sikh soldiers during the First World War. And we reveal how the Tower of London is bringing its hidden history to life this half-term. Is an ancient material making a comeback as this new stone structure in Earl's Court shows off its green credentials? A teenager has been found guilty of murdering 16-year-old Harry Pittman, who was stabbed in the neck at a New Year's Eve event in North London nearly 2 years ago. A retrial found Rees Lloyd Hall from Westminster was found guilty by a majority of 11-1 after almost 8 hours of deliberation. Tributes have been paid to 20-year-old Messiah Robb, who was fatally stabbed in Lewisham yesterday afternoon. Described as a bubbly young man, he was attacked in Benin Street and died later in hospital. Police are urging anyone with information to please come forward. King Charles and Queen Camilla have visited Neasden Temple today to celebrate its 30th anniversary. They observed spiritual ceremonies and the social impact schemes that the temple works with, as well as meeting with the congregation and representatives from the community. And you can see more local stories and the very latest from where you live on the BBC News website. Now, Lime Bike say they have fired a contractor after footage emerged of bikes being thrown from a van onto the street, leaving several partially damaged. Wait till you see this footage sent to the BBC, which appears to show multiple Lime Bikes being tossed from a white van into a dockless bike hire bay in Clapham last week. The person who filmed the incident and asked not to be identified told us that disruption is regular, saying they get 2 to 4 vans a night, up to 1 a.m, even on weeknights, often blasting music. Well, a spokesperson for Lime said this kind of behaviour is totally unacceptable. Our team was alerted to the incident last week, and within 24 hours we had confirmation from our third-party contractor that the individual involved was permanently dismissed.
Hundreds of people gathered in West London last night after a dog walker was killed and another man was seriously injured after a triple stabbing in Uxbridge. A 22-year-old Afghan national was tasered and arrested on suspicion of murder and attempted murder after the incident at Midhurst Gardens yesterday afternoon. A 14-year-old boy was taken to hospital with knife wounds, but his injuries are not believed to be life-threatening. The Home Office confirmed the arrested man came to the UK in a lorry in November 2020 and was granted asylum and leave to remain 2 years later. A Metropolitan Police officer has been sacked for gross misconduct after an undercover BBC Panorama investigation at Charing Cross Station. A hearing heard that Police Sergeant Clayton Robinson trivialised a rape allegation while discussing an arrest. He's the 5th officer who appeared in the Panorama programme to be dismissed. Now, it's hoped a new structure in Earl's Court could show construction companies greener ways of building. It's made of stone, reduces carbon emissions by 96% compared to using concrete or steel, and those behind it want it to help builders, developers and insurers move towards a greener future.
Well, construction faces a huge challenge. It's under pressure to produce homes. At the same time, we're under pressure to reduce carbon emissions. So we can't build those homes the way we've been building them over recent generations, with lots of steel and concrete and clay bricks, which are all huge carbon emitters. So we need to find cleaner, low-carbon ways of building.
And the Tower of London is building up to Remembrance Day, with events highlighting its significant role during and after World War II. A display of 30,000 ceramic poppies will be at the Tower until the 11th of November, featuring poppies from the original installation.